You know, it's a new year, but you already know, y'all. It is the same.
No Millie! No Millie!
All that and more here on tonight. Something About Dynamite here on the Around the Point Network. What's going on, everyone? What's up? Happy Thursday to you all. It is another live edition of S.A.D, Something About Dynamite here on the Around the Point Network. And I believe this is the very first S.A.D of 2024. And like I said in the beginning of the stream here, you know, it may be a new year. Let me tell you guys, it may be a new year, right? You all have your resolutions of what you want to get done and what you want to accomplish and all that fun stuff, right? But it's worth noting here. It's more important to worth note here, right? The rating came in once again, and the rating don't disappoint. 801,000 people tuned into Dynamite last night. 801,000 people tuned into Dynamite last night. What's going on, everyone? I am Steve. I am that Peruvian Fight TV extraordinaire, and I am not alone here. I'm here joined by the pride of Detroit, the one, the only, Big Mike. What's going on, brother? How you doing, man? What's going on, brother? How you doing?
What's up with the just on you first, then bring me in?
No, because I was trying.
I'm no guess.
But you know. I was trying to show at first the Got Millie sign, the sign I had last night at Prudential. It got a kick out of some people. It got a kick out of a couple people. It got a kick, like they got it. You know. Then there was those you could just tell, like, this fucking asshole, this piece of shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Overall, listen, we're here to think about today's review, right? It's going to be a little bit of a, I guess, from the perspective of being at home, then from being at home, is with your case, Mike, watching the show, from my perspective of being there live. Because I feel like there's a lot of that mixed reaction almost, right? But again, guys, if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below. Give the video a big old thumbs up. Share through social media. Other ways you want to support the channel. If you guys want to become a channel member, which is, again, $2.99 a month, you get all the following perks: priority reply to comments. You get to be a part of the ATP gaming roster. You'll get to take part of our throwback watch along that we'll do every 2 weeks here on the channel. Every 2 weeks, we'll do a live watch along from a show from back in the day. And you'll also be able to take part in our special members only streams. Now, it's funny, speaking of watch-alongs, later on today, we will be doing a watch-along to Wrestle Kingdom 18. Now, I know a lot of you are going to say, because, Mike, you know it's coming. You know, guys, the show already happened hours ago. I don't know why you guys are doing a watch-along right now. What the hell, man? You guys are late. What the fuck is this? Well, let me tell y'all, it's a thing called having a job. You know what I mean? I got to get up at...
It's a thing called having a life.
That too, but still, I want to say the mature thing is the job. More priority. Yeah. A bigger priority is a job, right? Yeah. I had to get up at 4 a.m. to go to work at 4:45. So there was that. Yeah. But those who watch, I do want to give a shout out to everyone who tuned in, who watched Wrestle Kingdom live, especially those. I said this at Prudential. It got a big laugh out of everybody. Shout out to those who after Wrestle Kingdom went straight to work, didn't call out, didn't use a sick day, didn't use their option day, didn't use PST time. They went right to work, no excuses whatsoever. Shout out to those.
That's
people.
if they got jobs.
No, you'd be surprised, bro. You'd be surprised. You'd be
Yeah,
surprised,
but
bro.
you know, there's a small percentage.
I guess so. There's a small percentage, I guess so.
Small percentage.
You know what I mean? So what's going on? What's going on, Armand? What's going on, brother? I love that fucking avatar every single fucking time. Matthew writes here, WWE building towards Rock versus Roman Reigns and Austin versus Punk. AEW building towards Wardlow versus Samoa Joe with the laughing emoji. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, just for him to give the title away.
Sad, no pun intended. Yeah, I guess so, CPZ. I guess so. Money in the Bank. This is from Peter Joseph, by the way. Money in the Bank in Toronto, July 6th with NXT Heat Wave day after. I think it's all taking place at the Scotiabank Arena, Mike. The same arena where they did Forbidden Door 2. The same building where Okada and Bryan Danielson had their first match in Toronto.
Yeah, and all I have to say is, where was this crap last August?
I know. Well, you got to understand, they weren't ready to put NXT.
We had to settle for GCW.
At Harpo's, man.
At Harpo's, the worst venue this side of Mississippi.
Hey, man, we saw people getting dressed outside the alleyway. Hey, man, we saw deals being made. You know, I saw a deal being made, bro, in the alleyway, in the bathroom too, bro. There was a deal being made. I'm like, hey, I even saw, you know, a special performance. You know, I'm not gonna get into that. That's nor here or there. Okay. The whole angle was based on Usual Suspect. Obviously, the guy with a limp was going to be the devil. I will never risk my sleep to watch Men in Tights wrestle by CPC. That's respectable. I mean, that's fine. I mean, there's people who do, and that's fine. I mean, to be fair, we did it last year. You know, we did it last year. We were on the True Heel Heat watch along. I know they did a watch along today as well, early in the morning. Shout out to Romeo, SP3, J News. They did the watch along early in the morning. So when I woke up, like I'm checking my social media and stuff, and I see that they're live. Oh shit, I didn't know this. So yeah, after 800,000 after a huge reveal like this is crazy. Yeah, I know. But here's the thing, right? I had this, and I wasn't gonna get into it. I wasn't, but I gotta bring this up now. I wrote on Twitter, New Year, same no Millie, right? I put that on Twitter. And this dude, and it sucks because, bro, it's like your own people, bro. Your own fucking people. Your own fucking people, bro. Gotta be the ones, bro, that, you know, in the mud, bro. In the fucking mud.
What, are you Peruvian?
He's Peruvian, yeah. Another Peruvian.
Oh, okay. I didn't know where you was going. I didn't know where you was going.
Yeah, your own people, bro. It be your own people at time,
you read that
bro.
whole thread?
I read the whole. Bro, listen, man, it's still going. You chimed in too. Oh,
yeah,
in the mud. No, man, I wish you would have used the other no Millie, but it is what it is. You should have used the tropical one. I meant the resort. You know what I mean? But it is what it is.
Bro, you play that same no Millie on the internet.
I know, and people gave me shit. No jobby or no, I'm like, yeah, shut the fuck up, you geeks. But the point is, though, right? They're like, and they had the gall. They had the audacity. Oh, the same rating as last year. Same rating as last year.
It's not the same rating.
It's not the same, but it had MJF and all these star powers and shit, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. There's a thing called the internet, right? That we're all on right now, and you can look up stuff and you can, you know, do the research, right? See the information, right? A lot of these sites that you guys rely on that have these numbers out there. So what did I do? Check the rating. AEW rating, January 4th, 2023. I have it right here, Mike. I have it right here, by the way. The rating last year, the rating for AEW Dynamite, January 4th, 2023. Get ready for this?
Yeah.
864,000 people. Which is this year, 801,000. So you're down
63,000 people decided to not watch this.
Nah, we're good. Well, I'm good. Eat dick today. Yeah, I'm about to watch Young Sheldon. Let me know when Young Sheldon's on, all right?
Right.
But yet, and I loved how they try to cover that up. Oh, but there was no star power. Like they want to cover it up. Like
Swerve in the main event. That's star power.
Yeah, Swerve. Like what the fuck?
You had the devil. Adam Cole.
But that show had bigger matches like Ricky Stark versus Jericho, first time ever. I'm sorry, you guys weren't down. You guys weren't down with Daniel Garcia versus Swerve Strickland. You mean to tell me that Dante Martin versus Orange Cassidy didn't make you feel some type of way? You know what I mean? Like, you mean to tell me Konosuke Takeshita and Trevor, aka Darby Allin, didn't get you feeling some type of way? You know, get stars. I mean, it's not my fault that Tony allowed two of his key players to travel to Japan to take part of Wrestle Kingdom. Which, by the way, Tony was live tweeting during Wrestle Kingdom. By the way, this motherfucker,
sleep.
That dude needs sleep, bro. Do you see bro? So you guys know Tony comes out during. If you guys ever been to an AEW show, you guys know Tony Khan shows up, right? Like he'll in between the show, he will talk to the crowd, right? Get everyone hyped up, right? And all that stuff. This was him last night.
You need to step this suit game up. You're a billionaire, bro.
My man's tucking your shirt, bro.
For real.
Tucking that.
You look like you just had the worst prom ever in life. Huh?
Nah, dude. You know what he looks like, dude? Oh, here's a better one. Like, dude. Look at it, bro. This man needs rest.
He looks wrecked.
He looks like, dude, you know what, bro? He looks like he fucked around and now he's finding out. That's what he looks like right now. Let me ask you this question. You follow the sport more than I do. You guys obviously do. The fellas, that is, right? I'm obviously the one on the other side of I follow the other sport. But are the Jaguars, are they in contention or are they out? Is it over?
No, they're a playoff team.
Okay, so they're a heavy favorite right now. They're a heavy favorite this year.
They're not a heavy favorite, but they're a playoff team. Just because you're a playoff team don't mean that you're a heavy favorite. The heavy favorite teams are the 1 and 2 seeds, maybe the 3 seeds of each conference. So that means Baltimore, Kansas City, Miami.
Okay. Because I know right
now. Dallas, Philly, and Dallas, San Francisco, Detroit.
So yeah, bro. Back to this whole thing though. I'm like, bro, you try to, but yeah, you were right, but bro, no, you try to cover it up now. But you're the one who said same rating as last year. Same rating as last year, right? No, it's not. But back to this though, real quick. Back to this, I know Fulham right now, they're in 13th. They're currently ranked 13th place in the Premier League. Their upcoming games right now, well, they play tomorrow, but this is the FA Cup. That doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. But after that, they have Liverpool coming up on the 10th. Then they got Chelsea coming up on the 13th. Bro, they got some tough games coming up. You know what I mean? They have some tough games on the other side of the field here, But can you imagine, dude, if again last year they were also in playoff spot, right? In the NFL, they were, right?
Cool.
The Jaguars, they were also in playoff contention last year, right? They
won the division last year.
So I'm sure for him is a lot of pressure, right? Win the division a year ago, try to go back to back. I'm not sure. I don't know. That's why I'm a novice to all this, But he looks like he's a fucking wreck. Yeah. He looks like, dude. And what doesn't help is that he literally, right after, went to watch Wrestle Kingdom. Didn't even take a nap. Didn't sleep. Nothing, bro. No Steve's beans. Just, I couldn't, bro. I could never. If the Jags win Sunday, they clinch the AFC South division title.
Yeah, so they'll be back-to-back division champs if they win.
And who are they playing on Sunday? Who are they playing?
I don't know. I don't follow the Jaguars.
Anyone
Let
that
me find out. Let me find out. I got it. Let me find out.
Did you see the video of him twitching? I did see the clip of it. It was yeah, it's not no bueno, bro. No bueno for our boy TK. No bueno.
They play the Titans pretty much every year that it comes down to. They're in Tennessee.
Yeah. Okay. But I will say this though, real quick. I will say this. Again, later on today, 7:30 p.m., we are doing a watch along to Wrestle Kingdom. Now, again, I know you all going to say, but the show's already over. Here's the thing. We're only going to be watching the big key matches. We're not going to sit there watching the entire thing. And this is where you as a member comes into effect. If you're a member, if you're a channel member, you get to join us on the live watch along. If you are a member. Again, to be a member, $2.99 a month. $2.99 a month, and you get to join us on the live watch along for Wrestle Kingdom. All right. But they play at Titans. Yeah, okay. So, Big Mike, you watched it from home. What was your overall thoughts on the show last night from AEW Dynamite, January 3rd, 2024, live from the beautiful, amazing, gorgeous, The Rock, the Prudential Center, the best arena in the country?
The talent didn't think so, but the show was the show was okay. I've seen worse. But it was a tolerable show. It wasn't really nothing egregious.
I'll be honest with you, bro. And I'm with you on that. I know Armand just said right now. I did watch Dynamite today at work, even though I was there live. I think honestly, bro, this is like the last time I'm gonna attend a Dynamite.
Ooh,
I think. Here's the thing.
To that point?
No, you hear me out. I think with AEW, bro, listen, if it comes to your town, go. Don't get me wrong. But it's Prudential. That's one, okay? It's a Dynamite. Like, you go through the motions, bro. Like, you really just go through the motions. I watch. I'm saying this now, and the next time they come to town, bro, I'll be going.
I'm going to go.
You know what I mean? It happens.
Yeah.
So who knows, really, right? Point is, though, the point is, okay, it's just not hitting the same no more, bro. To think, 4 years ago, right, 2020, we were supposed to get, I don't want to say because it brings back sad memories of what could. Rub it in, why won't you? Yes, rub it in.
Yeah. You're supposed to get blood and guts. A really good blood and guts, too.
There you go.
On paper.
There you go again. There you go again. Mike, come on. In the mud. Break my heart, why won't you? God, stomp on it while you're at. Throw salt to the wound, man. So like in GCW, they throw salt to the wound, which they actually do, by the way. I've seen it happen before.
Crazy.
I was in section 4. Put it this way. I'll never forget, bro, the first time they went to Prudential in 2021. In 2021, bro. Mind you, this is the Northeast. This is Jersey. The fucking little brother to New York, right? This is the little bro to New York. You okay there, bro?
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
No, because you're making this audio noise when you're doing this.
Oh, my bad. It's my hair. My bad. I'm sorry.
Hey, man. Someone do for a cut.
I'll mess with this.
Someone do for a cut, huh? Yeah, me too.
Yeah, in a minute. Yeah.
I'm due for a cut, too. I can't wait. But point is, though, in 2021, bro, when they finally went to Prudential after all this COVID thing, right? It felt special, bro. The building was packed. They actually filled up whatever the capacity for Prudential is, which is SAG. It's my building. I don't fucking know what the capacity is, right?
I could probably tell you. It's probably like what 800.
Let's see here. For wrestling. So basically it's 16,000 seater, right? But for wrestling, let's just assume here. For wrestling though, it's probably like what? I don't know. Let's just say 12,000, right? Give or take. Okay. Just give or take, let's just say 14,000 or 12,000, whatever the fuck you want to. It was packed. Right? 3 years, almost what? Back in 2021. 3 years ago. And each time it started dwindling and dwindling. I'll never forget. I went there in 2022. It was Hangman versus Bryan the second match. Again, it was packed. You still have people there, right? I went there. Was it for Full Gear? Obviously, it's pay-per-view, so it's gonna be packed. Of course, it is. Why would it not be packed? Right? It's fucking pay-per-view. And then me and Walter went to Collision over the summer. Back when Phil was working that for the dub, right? You start seeing that it's not there no more. It's bro. You gotta keep in mind, bro. It's the Northeast, the passionate fan base in the country. The Northeast, the most rabid, passionate fan base. You got fuckers coming in from Philly, from parts of New York, deep in New York, like upstate New York, taking train rides or drives and shit just to be at the show. And yesterday, bro, it just didn't feel that way. Like I took a panoramic shot, dude. I took a panoramic shot. I took a panoramic shot on my Twitter of the building, right? Bro, this was the building at 7:30 p.m. And if you go on my Twitter, I have it even marked up just in case some idiot tries to 7:30.
Yeah, it's no upper. I'm pretty sure back when you was going to those shows a couple years ago,
Bro,
the upper was filled.
Bro, I don't know what the fuck happened, bro.
Oh, you know what happened.
I know, but still, it's like in the mud, bro.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, I thought the live show, it was all right. But it's one of those things where it's like, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Yesterday, bro, I got home from work. I took a nap. Before going to the show. I knew I'm going to drive the Prudential. I'm driving the Prudential, parking my car, right? I woke up around 5:30, bro. I'm like, you know what, bro? I don't feel like doing it, bro. I don't feel like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like it. I even went bummy, bro. I even went fucking bummy. I don't bother.
Oh, so you blended in. You blended into the crowd.
Like I wore some flannel shirt. I had some sweatpants. I wore my Yeezys. You know what I mean? I wore the fucking the Catalyst t-shirt.
Yeah, you went bummy.
I went like, yo, fuck this. Like, bro, I didn't get a haircut. Normally, for all these shows that I go to, I get a haircut. And it's like this. I'm like, I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Did you see Britt Baker's comment on the women? What are her comments? I did not see it.
She's probably mad because she's not a part of nothing. That's all.
So I wore a mock shirt and jeans. Not bad. But it just didn't feel the same anymore, bro. You know what's crazy, bro? When there's no traffic either. Like, what is this? But anyway, I thought the show overall was, I enjoyed myself. I did, for what it was, right? So let's get into the show. I know we rambled off here for 31 minutes of just talking about what the fuck happened and all that stuff, and just my enjoyment, and maybe the last time I attended Dynamite show. I say that now, but watch me go to fucking Grand Slam. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
So we'll see. We'll see.
It's
Man,
we all have those either those thoughts or regrets.
Buyer's remorse, what they call it.
Buyer's remorse, yeah.
Yes.
You're like, don't want to go.
Yeah. Anywho, let's get into this. So I'm checking Cage Match right now. Cage Match out of 10 has this show at an 8.50. Yes. Yes, bro. Yes. We finally heard from the devil.
Yeah.
And his kingdom. A kingdom, Mike, that is undisputed. Boom.
They can't buy the rights to that song.
I hope they can, bro. For real. Like, y'all just buy the rights.
What's they sign gonna be? The U is this, but is it gonna be like a K or something like that?
Yeah. Shock the system. What's going on? What's going on, Alan? Obviously, we're channel member here. What's good? What's up, good brother? Just got home, ready for Wrestle Kingdom 18. Hey, bro, tune in 7:30 p.m., bro. If you're a member, you can join the stream as a member, brother. So 7:30 p.m., 7:30, we're doing a live watch.
Get your memberships now, $2.99. Get your memberships.
$2.99. Less price is cheaper than a McDouble, bro. Cheaper than a McDouble. You know what I'm saying?
Remember, Google don't charge tax neither. It's a straight up $2.99.
Yeah, they don't tax it. Remember Big Mike, as long as the matches are good, that's all these fans care about. That's true.
You know, CPZ, you're right, CPZ, you're right.
Yes, indeed. Yes. I do hope though, like, bro, can you imagine, like, but here's the thing though, bro. It doesn't hit with the members that they have in that group.
No, it doesn't. Because what's crazy about it is Undisputed Era has swag.
They had an order.
They had that oomph when they came out. Huh?
It's like, no, you know what it was, bro? It's like you thought in your mind, okay, I could probably take these guys. But then you find out, then you find out, like, nah, you can't. It's over.
Right.
You know? So they show up, right? And it's crazy in the building, right? Because Adam Cole, like, his music hits, right? And they put pyro. They played pyro. Mind you, before that, they played a video package of Samoa Joe, right? Being the new champion. Did that air on TV?
Yeah, it did.
So you guys didn't get the intro, like Dynamite. No,
I think it was the promo, then they just went straight to him.
Yeah, we got that too. So I just want to make sure. I know from home sometimes you get the move, Dynamite, Yo, can we get a jersey? Can we get a jersey club mix to Dynamite theme song now for real, yo? Wait, that shit. Alan writes here, man, let's be real. Wardlow's probably going to turn on them in about 4 months.
4 months? I give him 2.
I give him a month and a half. I give it a.
I give him 2. Once he sees.
Okay, who turns on who quick? Who turns on who first? Wardlow or Kill Switch, bro? That's the real question.
That's Kill Switch because they book him as a stupido.
Yeah. So Adam Cole comes out with the Undisputed Kingdom. They have the whole graphic and everything, right? Talks about, hey man, if I'm the devil, you might as well give me a first class ticket to hell, right? He talks about how Max, for years, has built enemies in the locker room, and now that he's gone, right? But the rest of the members didn't speak. The rest of the members did not speak. Right, you had Mike Bennett, you had Matt Taven.
Except for Roddy.
Yeah, Roddy. Adam. But also, it's worth mentioning here. Yes, Bennett and Taven are the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions.
Mm-hmm.
This is what Adam Cole said here. In time, Roderick Strong will become the international champion.
Why he can't be the TNT champion?
Familiar? Familiar here?
Yeah. North
And
American
then,
title, yeah.
and
Little
then,
cruiserweight title, yeah.
and then, Wardlow will become the AEW World Champion just to hand the belt over to Adam Cole. So if you remember, Mike, if you remember back in NXT, remember the prophecy that they had? Remember?
No, it was a while ago.
Bobby and Kyle became the tag team champions. Roddy became the North American champion, and then Adam became the NXT champion. And then you had that visual of all of them with belts.
Mm-hmm.
It looked badass. So this time, it's 5 of them, and they're just not. But point is, though, this led to Jay White and the Bullet Club Gold to come out, with the exception, of course, of Juice Robinson. He could Juice is hurt, right? And obviously, Jay White talked about how because of you guys, I got attacked and this and whatnot. And they went for the charge. They went for the attack. And then out of nowhere, Mike, who do you hear? The Acclaim's theme song. The Acclaim.
Yeah.
And what do you know, Mike? The Acclaim come out. They clear the ring. And this is the part where I kind of agree with a lot of people too. This did the Undisputed Kingdom no favors when you guys just ran away like bitches.
Yeah. You were supposed to now Undisputed Era. Now this is where when we see this stuff, we're gonna compare. And I don't give a shit.
Okay.
What you gotta say. We all know what this is. We all know this is their version of that. We all know.
I thought it was Undisputed. I thought it was Undisputed Elite. Wasn't that
it was supposed to have been, but well,
Yeah, I know.
But if this was Undisputed Era, they would have put their foots in some asses.
Yeah, they would
stood tall.
Yes, they would have. They would have, absolutely. And here it's like they just ran away, and it left the Acclaimed and the Bullet Club Gold. It looked like they were about to, scissor each other, and they just, they left them. Like, good move. Good fucking move.
Yeah.
Like they're planning something. Like, you got to remember, because of the whole devil, the king, and all this stuff, right? They attacked a lot of people. So now that they know who it is, keep this in mind too. MJF he's probably gonna get the surgery. And if he does get
MJF,
we don't know yet. There are talks about him rehabbing it, but there's also word going around that he might do the surgery. If he does, he'll be out for a minute.
Honestly, it'll make the story better. Get the surgery.
Get the surgery.
That way, people say, "Oh, well," people will know he got the surgery, but that'd be like, "Oh, it'll sweeten the story." Like, yeah, he's gone. And then one day, 10 months later, boom.
Because you also got to factor this in. Because you also got to factor this in as well. They removed them from the roster page.
Yeah, they're playing into it.
They're playing into this whole bidding world 2024. And who knows when Adam will be cleared as well. So it's going to take a while for MJ versus Adam Cole. I think if they do have the match, Mike, I do think, Mike, if they do have the match. If they have the match, it's probably going to be at Wembley next year. Hoping. If they do run it back, they should run it back at Wembley.
Mm-hmm.
Adam Cole versus MJ. It doesn't need the title. It doesn't need the belt. So there's that as well. How shocking is that there's actually zero talk about MJF right now in the wrestling world? Man, this is what happens when a company loses all momentum, bro. This is what happens in the other company that we all thought, oh my God, they're starting to be on the kick up again. So I hope Kyle comes back healthy, but I don't want him back with Cole and Strong. Let him be babyface. How did that work out in NXT? Babyface Kyle O'Reilly. Ring of Honor Kyle was great. Don't get me wrong.
Fed
Kyle, remember, you want to team up with who's like the Von Wagner of AEW right now? You want him to team up with
the Von Wagner? I mean, it's in the Undisputed.
You want to team up with Wardlow?
At this point, yeah, Wardlow is the Von Wagner of AEW.
Yeah.
At this point.
But I thought overall the segment, again, it was cool to hear what was going on. But yeah, man, what are your thoughts, Mike? Your thoughts
on the same segment?
Yeah, on the same segment. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it was a good segment. I can't wait until Adam Cole gets out this boot. I really can't.
I can't either, bro.
Like he's one of my favorites. I can't wait.
I can't wait either, bro. He needs to get off that boot. If he isn't already, I hope he does. Starts rehabbing that shit. Cause here's the thing about it. There's matches you can do with Cole right now. You can do Adam Cole versus Adam Page again if you really wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But again, it's only a matter if they want to do it or not. So then we get the first match, Mike. We get Dante Martin getting a shot at the International Championship against Orange Cassidy. Your thoughts on the match, Mike? From the perspective of being home, from the home perspective.
From the home perspective, it's like any other international championship defense. Okay. Hard fought match. You had your near falls, your high spots, and Orange was gonna Hulk up. Or what did I say before? That was his thing. What did I say? Something.
Plump up or pulp up?
Plump up.
Pulp up. Juice up.
I forgot what I said. It was so funny too.
He's juicing up.
Juice up. He was gonna juice up. Yeah, he was gonna juice up and hit him with the orange punch.
My question to you, Mike, again, you watched from home, and how many commercials did it go through? How many commercials?
Ooh, 2.
Okay.
2 pictures.
Bro, it felt, being there live, dude, it felt like the match went on forever.
And actually, kind of through the 2 commercials, it felt like that at home too.
And here's the thing, bro. I don't mind it, bro. I don't mind, because again, it's a title match, so you want to give them, time all the fuck you want. But bro, it's Dante fucking Martin. It's Dante fucking Martin, bro. And they gave you the thought that there'll be some near falls, that Dante Martin might get the win, and it didn't happen, right? Orange Cassidy got the win with the orange punch. That's fine, Mike. Right now? Oh, man.
It's important.
All right, Mike. Mike, you gotta step out, huh, Mike? Oh,
yeah,
man. Bro, no problem, man. No problem. I'll take over. Bro.
I'll be back for the thing.
Okay,
but
Mike.
Read the message. Read the message.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you later. See you, chat. I'll be back later. Get the memberships. We're gonna have a blast tonight.
Yeah, we are. We absolutely are. Get the membership, y'all. We'll have a blast. So now I'm here by myself. All by myself. Oh yeah. I'm glad you're saying that, Steve. I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, bro. Like, it just felt forever. And it's Dante Martin. I don't expect this guy to get these fucking crazy falls and shit. It just felt like forever. From there, what do we get here? We had Renee Paquette interviewing Timeless Tony Storm. She thought she was in New York, but then realized she was in New Jersey, which I thought was funny. I always take those like NJ, like New Jersey punchlines funny. Because again, and I say this all the time, people who travel into Jersey, like if you travel into Newark Liberty Airport, there's a lot of folks who think they're in New York. It's a lot of folks who think, oh, I'm in New York, and then they wonder, oh, why their Uber ride? Why the Uber ride fucking $70 from Newark Liberty to Manhattan? Well, because you're in Jersey. That's why, buddy. That's why. So let's see here. After this, we had also another interview by Renee Paquette. She interviewed Swerve Strickland, where he basically has his sights on Samoa Joe. That's what I like too. I like that the fact that we're getting people who want the title. We're getting challengers who want the title, who want to face the champion. I like that. I really, really do. From there, we got the next match. We got the in-ring debut of Mariah May against Queen Aminata. That was the match. Again, this was Mariah May's debut match. Listen, I'm not saying this match was, a wrestling clinic. I thought this match was fine, right? I know a lot of people were like, oh, will we get this here? Is it going to happen, right? Is it going to happen? And no, that did not happen. But nevertheless, Mariah May did pick up the win. But here's my thing, too, with this match. It went way too long as well. It went way too long as well, in my opinion. For me, at least. Again, I get it. It's Mariah May's debut. They gave Queen Aminata some spots as well. They gave her moments to shine, which was cool to see too. Like, I'm not gonna lie here. But it was all said and done. Mariah May did get the win. They actually interviewed Mariah May. She talked about, again, hoping that Timeless Tony Storm was watching her match and took a dig at New Jersey. Which kind of gave you the hint, okay, someone's coming out, right? And everyone was expecting Mercedes, right? Mercedes Moné. And everyone thought, oh, Mercedes coming out, right? But I was here to tell you guys, I'm here to tell you right now.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
If you thought Mercedes Moné was going to show up at Prudential Center in New Jersey, wasn't happening. Would have loved it. Don't get me wrong. But yay. But it didn't happen. So because of this, we got a Jersey girl, Deonna Purrazzo, former Knockouts champion, showed up and she confronted Mariah May, says, hey, I want you to give a message to Miss Storm here, right? That she's coming for her title, right? They went to blows there, but obviously Deonna Purrazzo got the upper hand, and she's officially all elite. She also said that she's officially all elite now. And I know people were saying, oh, unless she was crying, because she kind of was, bro. She was holding back tears, and I get it. This is the first time in her career that she's in front of a major crowd of this. Granted, it's not, and I know I said this earlier, with AEW, it's not what it once was 2 years ago when Prudential was packed, but nevertheless, compared to Impact or TNA now, it's bigger, right? So for her to be there in that building, Prudential Center, she was probably there as enhancement for WWE. I could be wrong, or if she bought a ticket to a concert or something, or to a wrestling event, I don't fucking know. But her father was also in the front row. Steve Macklin was also somewhere watching in the crowd. Like, there's a photo that someone took of Steve Macklin watching all this as it was happening too. So there was that also. But I'm happy for Deonna Purrazzo. I'm happy for her. I think she is a good acquisition for AEW. I think she is one of the best to fucking do it. right now in this country. That being said, what I hope doesn't happen, and likely it might, I don't want to see her wrestling in Ring of Honor. I don't. I want to see her have some good matches. I want to see her again. If you think about it, in AEW, obviously, Deonna Purrazzo versus Toni Storm, Deonna Purrazzo versus Jamie Hayter when she comes back, Deonna Purrazzo versus Britt Baker. I know they're friends in real life, so it's possible, right? Toni Storm, my bad. Deonna Purrazzo versus Hikaru Shida. Why not? You know, but nevertheless, good on them for signing her. I just hope they do good by her. That's all I'm asking for here. And that's what I'm saying. Can we also move Kyle Valkyrie over to Dynamite side, please? That's what I'm saying too. Like, what are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing here? Why are we putting Kyle Valkyrie in fucking on Ring of Honor? That's the other one too. Deonna versus Statlander is also going to be a fucking crazy match. Deonna Purrazzo versus Sky Blue. Why not? Deonna versus Willow and Nightingale. Sign me up. And eventually, once you bring this one up from Ring of Honor, Deonna Purrazzo versus Athena. AEW finally signed their first big signing. Finally, Tony took you long enough. I don't either, Steve, but that's probably why Tony signed her to do ROH in Dominate or Dynamite. That's what you mean. But we'll see what happens. But I just hope it's not one of those things where you get excited and the next thing you know, she's relegated to Ring of Honor and Rampage and just lost in the fucking shuffle. And the next thing you see, she's taking independent bookings left and right while still being under contract to AEW. Deonna versus Julia Hart, why not? I do think though Julia Hart needs a little bit more time, a little bit more seasoning before you put her up there with someone like a Deonna Purrazzo. So let's continue this show. Let's continue this. From there, we got Christian Cage came out to the ring. He out there with the patriarch, right? And he talks about with his patriarchy, right? And he thanks both Mother and Nick Wayne, right, for what they've done at World's End, right? Got them, again, for what happened at World's End. And it's just one of those things where, you watch in the background, Kill Switch, who's looking at all this, right? He's listening to all this and he's getting mad, right? So again, Christian's going one by one. And then the last thing he said, the one person I want to thank as well, it's someone who really came through at the end. Someone who actually got it done, that being him. And mind you, you think for a second there, he's going to go there and thank Killswitch. Because remember, Killswitch was the one who gave the contract away. He gave it away. Gave it all away just for Christian Cage to become champion again, right? Christian vows to never give Adam Copeland another chance at the championship. It says that he will hold the title for however long he wants until he just hands it down to Nick Wayne to continue the family legacy. And then another thing I noticed too, bro, and I don't know how many of you caught this, but there's a lot of factions right now in AEW. Way too many factions for my liking. You have the Undisputed Kingdom. You have the Don Callis family, right? You have now the Patriarchy. Who else is a faction? The Dark Order. If they're still around, I don't fucking know. You have the Bullet Club Gold, right? It's a lot of factions right now in AEW. I don't know. The Blackpool Combat Club. How can I forget that, right? You have Best Friends as well. Like, a lot of factions right now in AEW. I'm just saying, you could do a fucking Survivor Series if you wanted to, right? Yes, I agree with this. Give me Christian Cage versus Hangman Page feud and print the money. Yes, give me this. If anything, bro, this double or nothing. It would fucking crack. It would, bro. It would slap. But yeah, Christian says he'll never give them a title shot. So there was that. But the money here is going to be in Kill Switch finally realizing another thing. Yeah, Private Party also reunited. Private Party returned as well. I didn't mention this earlier, but this was during this was during the international title match. They came out and called out every tag team, and they won the tag team titles, obviously. And I think also this is very refreshing too, because let's be honest here, Isaiah Cassidy was lost in the shuffle, being Brother Zay. He was lost in the fucking shuffle, being Brother Zay. So good for him. It's good that his partner is back. Mark Quinn is finally back, and let's see what happens. Let's see where they go from here. I'd rather Christian was the world champ than Joe. He feels like the bigger act in the bigger deal. That's another thing too. That's also like, but then people will complain, oh, well, Christian will be transitional. And, I agree too, Romeo, big time. Let's move on here. Let's move on. We got Renee Paquette backstage once again interviewing this time Ruby Soho, Saraya, and Harley Cameron. Ruby says she wasn't sure about Harley, but thanks her for help defeating Marina Shafir. Harley Cameron says that she'll do anything for both Ruby and Saraya, and that she's completely committed to the role. Renee asks what's really going on, and Cameron and Saraya scurry off. So I think this is something you can wait on and build an assessment for. But this is, again, that whole Saraya, Harley Cameron, and Ruby Soho. For me, that's a Rampage act. And everyone knows.
The hashtag AEW Rampage after it. Like, no one's watching that, dude.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, it was more of a Rampage act, if you ask me. So from there, we got Konosuke Takeshita versus, the Alpha Konosuke Takeshita versus Darby Allin. And this match, in my opinion, was probably the match of the night. One of the matches of the night. All right. They went about almost 13 minutes, and bro, it's Darby Allin just taking these crazy bumps by Konosuke Takeshita. And you got to remember too, Sammy Guevara said on last week on Dynamite, Konosuke has beaten Kenny Omega twice, and yet they've done nothing with him since. It's good to finally see that they're actually doing something here with Konosuke, right? You beat a former champion, in this case, a TNT champion in Darby Allin, who's, again, one of the pillars, right, of AEW. The match itself, for what it was worth, again, was a good back and forth, but it was a good way, again, to give shine on Konosuke Takeshita, who got the win with a running knee. And yeah, just Darby taking these crazy bumps, bro. It's fucking insane. It really, really is. From there, we got backstage, Renee Doncallis issued a challenge for Darby Allin and Sting to meet Konosuke Takeshita and Powerhouse Hobbs next week. And I think that's official, so that's going to happen. We get the winner earns a title shot at the AEW Continental title. We had Trent Beretta versus Brian Cage versus Brian Keith, the bounty hunter, Brian Keith, and El Hijo del Vikingo. This was a fun match. Good fatal four-way here. Everyone got their spots in. I was shocked that Trent Beretta got the win. Really, really was. If anything, if I had to guess a winner here, I honestly, to be honest here, then again, you know what? Honestly, no, take that back. I take that back. it makes sense that Trent Beretta wins here. Because you don't expect Eddie Kingston to go out there and keep up with El Hijo del Vikingo. It's not happening. You don't expect him to go strength for strength with Brian Cage. Bounty Hunter Brian Keith isn't signed to AEW, so we're not going to give a contracted, a non-signed talent a title match unless you're a big deal. But still, we're not doing it. So it makes sense that Trent Beretta gets the W here. Someone that Eddie Kingston can keep up with, and it's another way for Eddie to get a win on Collision. So that's probably going to happen. So yes, Trent Beretta did get the W there at the end. But Tony says Joe fits the sports vision, fits his sports vision. God is definitely real. God is definitely real because Darby Allin is somehow able to still move. That's what I'm saying too, bro. It's fucking crazy. It really, really is. From there, we got backstage. We got Hangman Page, who resurfaced after being attacked by the devil, right? We found that was the Adam Cole and the rest of the Undisputed Kingdom. He interrupts Matt Menard's conversation with Renee Paquette and declares that he has come to whip someone's ass. So basically, bro, Hangman shows up literally an hour and change late. He's late to work. An hour and 15 minutes late to work. He's late an hour and 45 minutes. Shows up late. And it's like, I'm here to kick some ass. If you were not able to do that, if you or I, right, were to do that at our respective jobs, we get sat down. We get a write-up. We get our bosses just yelling at us or whatever the fuck it may be. Right? So that's kind of like, it's kind of funny. I'm glad my boy Brian Keith is out here shining and getting his name out there. I'm glad. I'm good for him too, bro. Good for him. But then we got the main event. Swerve Strickland versus Daniel Garcia, 1-on-1. I thought they had a very good match. This was also my second best match of the night. What people were hoping to see, and we got it, was the dance-off between Daniel Garcia and Prince Nana. Everyone just lost it. The dance-off. But nevertheless, they had a very good back-and-forth match. They gave Garcia moments to shine here, considering, again, he was that guy who got a win. We got one win, I believe, in the Continental Classic. He also got the win for his team in that 8-man, right? In that 8-man tag over at World's End. So you're giving this kid some shine, right? You're like doing the whole reset with him, right? And I hope they do, because they have something with Daniel Garcia. They do. Swerve, we already know in 2024, he's going to challenge for that world title and likely win that world title. But for Daniel Garcia, I hope it's a reset button. And hopefully down the line, whether it's international title or TNT title, we'll see. But of course, Swerve got the win. They go to embrace, but then Nana low blows Swerve. He low blows Daniel Garcia. They go to attack, and then Hangman comes out. Hangman Page comes out, who, by the way, got attacked by the devil and the masked people, right? The Undisputed Kingdom and Adam Cole. But here he is going after Swerve Strickland. The same guy who beat him twice. They go to it, and they brawl. And yeah, people try to break this up, and that's how they end the show. That's how we end Dynamite. Again, I thought the show, I was there live, right? So for me, from my vantage point, I thought the show, it was all right. It just didn't hit the same. I didn't watch the show back, right? Or anything of that matter. But if I'm to give the show a grade, for me, and again, because I was there live, I'm going to give the show a C. Keep that in mind. If I probably watched this at home, probably been a C minus. But nevertheless, that was Dynamite. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your grade in the chat. Let me know your grade. What would you give this show from last night's AEW Dynamite? All right. But just to let you guys know one more time, real quick. At 7:30 p.m., we will be live with a Wrestle Kingdom watch along here on the channel. I know a lot of you are going to say, but you know, the show already happened. What are you talking about? Well, here's the thing. We're going to watch this show, but we're not going to watch every single match. We're going to watch some of the big key matches from the show. And if you are a channel member, you get to join us on the live stream and watch Wrestle Kingdom with us. That is if you are a channel member. So if you want to become a channel member, it's $2.99 a month. You get priority to reply to comments. You get to take part of the ATP gaming roster. So if you have 2K23 and you have a call, send it over to Walter in Community Creations, and you get to be part of the roster. You will also take part of our throwback watch-alongs that we'll do every 2 weeks here. So basically, today's watch-along of Wrestle Kingdom is basically what the watch-along for the throwback will be. And also special members-only streams. All this for $2.99 a month. So jump on it. Jump on it, guys. So there you go. All right. Sleeping Angels rates here. I'll give it a C. That's fine. I think we're on the same boat here. All right. But in case you guys missed it, on Tuesday night, I did a review of NXT New Year's Evil, where everyone was expecting to see Trick Williams versus Ilya Dragunov for the NXT Championship, but instead, you got Trick Williams versus Grayson Waller in the Battle of the Iron Survivors. There's that. Go give that a watch whenever you get a chance. Also, on Tuesday, we did a special Tuesday edition of Steve's Kitchen, myself, Chase, Big Mike, where we talked about The Rock and him wanting to take a seat at the head of the table. What does this mean for Cody Rhodes? All right. And if you missed it on Saturday night, we did a World's End post show as well. All right. But let me see here. I enjoyed myself, and my grade is a B minus. This is from Armand. All right, brother. That's what's up. But that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you all for watching. Again, we'll see you guys at 7:30 p.m. for the watch along for Wrestle Kingdom. If you are a channel member, you get to join us on the watch along. All right? You get to join us on the watch along if you are a channel member and watch with us. Only $2.99 a month. You get access to all the stuff that I mentioned moments ago. All right? That's going to be it for me. You guys can follow the Around the Point Network on X at AT.Network. You can follow me on X at Heel Steven. You guys can follow Big Mike on X at Detroit Gamer 313. And with that being said, guys, don't forget, Steve, WWE preview tonight. Oh, that's tonight too? I'm going to give that a listen then. But with that being said, guys, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys at 7:30 for the Wrestle Kingdom watch along. That being said, this has been Something About Dynamite here on the Around the Point Network.
Thank you. Fuck you. Bye.